Hi everyone! Again, welcome to my channel. I'm Divine Grace Corsio and I'm entrepreneur, coach, and founder of Digital Consultancy and Services. So today is a very special day because I have someone here that we're going to help us to understand more about social media. So uh, she is also a coach in FBA. She is handling social media management and marketing. She is a content marketer in Upwork. She is also a licensed real estate broker. She is executive director of SIA Inc. And she is a business communications trainer. So let's welcome tonight or today, Coach Irish.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you'll be watching this video. Hi, Coach. Thank you so much for having me in your video.
Yes, thank you also, Coach, for being with me today.
Anytime.
Yes, so yeah, we're going to talk about, Coach, can you tell us what is social media?
Okay. I'm sure everyone is very much aware. They already know what social media is, but I have my own definition of social media. So for me, it is a type of media where it allows you to be very personal. When I say personal, this is a platform that you can use to be your voice, considering that the world is very big and you have that special place where you can be heard. So you can use that platform, and also you can use it for your business. So it's a platform basically that you can use personally for you to be heard and for your business to grow. So for me, that is social media.
Yes, that's good. That's good definition, Coach. Yeah, actually, we know. Actually, in your in your definition, it's something come out to me. It's like about Nike. How they started to have their their logo. So it's the same thing also that this is the way right now that we can express ourselves to show what we are our feeling, our day to day
Yes.
that is the social media right now. Yes. So how about Coach? What are the different types of social media?
Okay. When we say social media, it's not only about writing something or posting a picture. So I think, social media started with, it was just purely chat, the MIRC days. So it has evolved so much. So now when we say social media, I think the first thing that comes to mind is Facebook. It's the top of mind of, I think, everyone in the world, even for people that are not using social media. Other platforms that are very popular now, Instagram, which was also acquired by Facebook. YouTube is also under social media, which is, of course, you have your YouTube channel, Coach. This is in YouTube.
Yes.
It's mostly for videos, as we all know, or streaming. And we also have TikTok. So TikTok is really different from, there's a big difference there compared to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Mostly it's really just for, I find it very fun, actually. I have a TikTok account, but I'm not, I'm just there to watch, not post anything. So Pinterest also is another form of social media platform where it's usually, that's where if you want inspirations for your house, for example, or you have a design, then I suggest you go to Pinterest. And also there is Twitter. Twitter made hashtags. So if you don't know hashtags, or if you don't have hashtags in your Twitter, then you're somehow missing something there. And also LinkedIn. LinkedIn is another type of social media, all different from all those that I mentioned. And it's usually for use for business people, like you are selling yourself as a business person. So there.
Actually, I don't have a TikTok account.
Okay.
That's why. But I always see my sisters, they are doing TikTok things there.
Oh, they are. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Philippines love TikTok. Yes.
Yeah. So coach, because my niche is about e-commerce. So I have questions here, how or why social media is important in e-commerce business. So you can share, to my viewers here that they are online sellers, why social media is important.
Yes, it is highly important because it will complement with your e-commerce business. Whatever you put up there in your e-commerce business and you share to your social media platform, especially if it's in Facebook or in YouTube, where both have high engagement, then you can expect growth. You can expect to tap the market that you haven't tapped yet. You are not just limiting yourself to just selling to the people that you normally sell to. So I think that is the most important thing about infusing social media in your e-commerce business, because again, you can tap the market that has not been tapped by you in your e-commerce business.
Yes. Yeah. So actually, in e-commerce is very big, especially here in the US. So
I believe so.
We have like marketplace that we don't need social media. So like eBay, like Amazon. So because those platforms, they already have their own traffic. So people are already going there. Unlike in Shopify, so Shopify needs social media to get that traffic. So that's why, in Shopify, we do, or in Shopify inside, we have those integration that we can connect to different social medias like Pinterest, Facebook, and Instagram.
I see. So yeah, that is already important. True. That what you shared, Coach, is already a proof in itself why social media complements, or why it is important for the e-commerce business. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, like Pinterest, Pinterest now has its shops, but you cannot buy. I based on my research, you cannot buy in Pinterest. You have to still be transported to the Shopify account. So from social commerce, you'll be directed to the e-commerce site.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, unlike in Facebook, right? In Facebook,
yes.
Those catalogs already that you can buy it inside the Facebook and Instagram.
True. Actually, Coach, speaking of Facebook, this is what I like about Facebook, because it's like a one-stop shop somehow. And I think that's really the aim now of, although I'm sure they haven't made a press release about it yet, because it's not easy to just, make it like a one-stop shop. Like, for example, let's talk about Google. Like YouTube is under Google. Google made its own social media platform before. Google Plus, if I'm not mistaken, that's the name. But it didn't make it like how it is in Facebook. I was actually expecting that it will become like Facebook, because, hey, this is powered by Google. But unfortunately, no. There's still 360, I think, but it's not that working. And I don't think people are interested to go there. Yeah. So back to Facebook, like what you said, there's Facebook Marketplace, and there's also Facebook Shops. which
Yeah.
is different, which are actually two different things.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also making Instagram shops right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah, because those social media, they want the people stay in their platform. So that's why they are improving it, they want to make them more easier for the customer or the consumers to do the what they call this, the buying.
Uh,
Actually, I just saw like a news right now that there's also now a mobile e-commerce. So imagine that you don't need so you don't need to do the buy in your laptop, in your computer. So using your
just
mobile.
on using your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so another one here, coach. So um what social media platform will work or a good extension in e-commerce business?
Very good question. We mentioned about Facebook earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook has one of the highest engagements, whether we like it or not. Although, there's like this issue right now because Apple has released some restrictions that will be a uh, big effect to Facebook users. It will limit, right? So, but still, Facebook will not just like what do you call this, allow that to happen. So they're doing a lot of reconstructions also at the back end.
Mm-hmm.
So Facebook still has the most number of people. So
Mm-hmm.
if you want your e-commerce business to grow, so it's better to go to a platform that already has the most number of people, right? I mean, we pay for SEO so that people will know us,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that people will know our website. But with social media, you don't need to pay so much unless you do ads.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you can really achieve organic growth. You don't need to pay something. You should just need to be able to target the audience that you are targeting to. Another platform, also YouTube. This is a very good platform. Another one would be Twitter, because you can't really put so many words in Twitter because they only have 150 characters there. But it's also a good way where you can share the link, because it's more link building in Twitter. And also, I believe LinkedIn. LinkedIn is also a good place because if you want quality buyers, like, oh, these are like the professionals, for example, that you'd like to target for your book, for example, your textbook, you can post it there as well. And I wasn't able to mention this earlier, Coach, but another thing, like tapping the unknown market for your business, is the good thing with social media complementing with e-commerce is that there is more trust that you can build with your customers, because you can talk to them, you can engage with them. If they have a question, then probably real time, if you're online, then you can answer whatever questions they have.
Correct. So actually, like me, before the pandemic, I have my own Shopify. I do drop shipping from AliExpress and then sell it to my Shopify store. So, I'm also, a believer in organic traffic. So that's why, I always use social media, like
To
Facebook,
grow.
Instagram, and Pinterest. But
Mm,
actually, for my experience, I get more traffic and sales from Pinterest, because I'm trying to go away
diversify.
book because of the high, because of the drop shipping that time is very big. uh it's so expensive, the bidding in ads. So that's why I go away there and I try the Pinterest, and it works to me. So that's why I always use that three platform.
Pinterest.
Yeah, Pinterest, Facebook, and Instagram.
I
But
see.
but actually, you're right in LinkedIn. So, for example, like us in Amazon, So we use LinkedIn to look for like wholesale suppliers also. You know, those businesses. So we use LinkedIn to get or to have leads for our, you know, a wholesale product. So that's a good also of what you said about LinkedIn. But in Twitter, I
Mhm.
really don't use, you know, it in e-commerce. So maybe I will try to look more about Twitter.
Yeah, just share the links, coach, and it will go directly to your shop.
Yeah, I'm still confused with the Twitter.
Okay, okay.
Mhm. Yes. Yeah, so coach, for your last you know, question, or can you give us tips, you know, in social media marketing? So how social media, you know, get more you know, traffic and sales using the social media marketing?
Mhm. Okay. In terms of traffic right now in social media, well, it's given. There's traffic in social media because the market is already there. There are so many users already. Statistics say, coach, that in the world we are almost 8 billion, and people in social media is a little above half of the entire population in the world. So you can just imagine, you know, and that will even grow, especially now that we are still in the midst of the pandemic. Everything is going digital, and like ads right now in Facebook is getting very strict, because I believe they saw the surge of these different businesses advertising in Facebook. So that's why they're very they have a lot of policies right now when it comes to that. Now, first, I my suggestion really, or my advice is, you identify properly your branding, because if you are not the only seller, okay, there are so many other sellers out there, but how can you differentiate yourself? How are you unique to those people? Targeting your right market also goes into branding. So that's my first suggestion. Identify first your branding. Don't just directly put up a Facebook page or an Instagram account or Facebook shop. Do the works first. Write it down. Next one, I suggest you don't have to be everywhere, because again, there's so many social media platforms out there, and this is what I always tell my trainees, that well, you know, in the course that we have in Filipino virtual assistants, we in for the sake of knowing it, we need to penetrate all these other platforms. But when you do the actual already, you don't need to be everywhere. You just need to concentrate to choose which of these platforms will really work best for you and for your business. So that's where social media auditing comes in. And then my third tip is, um, focus also on your content. Don't just post for the sake of posting. And when I say content, also, you have to also know what are the proper time when to post in, because there are times when is the best time to post in social media. That's one of the things also you should know. And lastly, if it's difficult to handle, then know that you need help, and there is always an available person to do that. We have our trainees, right, who will do the, what do you call this, as virtual assistants for social media. So there, those are my tips.
Yes, I agree with you that, coach. You know, like also, you know, the Nike. You know, Nike is a really a big brand, and when you said Nike, you already know that they are their target market are the athletic. You know, the
Yes,
athletes, the people that in the sports or
sports.
running. You know, exercise. So they know their
Mm-hmm.
brand. So
Yes,
also
yes.
as a consumer, we know that when you said Nike is about this, is sporting
Mm.
goods or athletic goods. So we know. So that's the same also in social media or in e-commerce when we do the social media.
True, true.
Yeah. So, Naku, Coach, thank you very much for all your
Thank you
tips,
also.
your sharing in this video. It's very helpful because I know, my viewers here, they, for us, as a seller, we don't also want to, spend a lot, in,
True. Yeah.
something. Of
You
course,
don't want to give them
sales.
just your money, right?
Yeah.
There should be
Want
ROI.
sales, but we need to have a good, like what you said, planning, and auditing. So we know how we will do our business, and then the sales will be there.
Yes, exactly. It will follow, eventually follow.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Coach, for being with me again. I hope this will be it will not be the first and last. Okay.
Definitely, yes. There will be another one. Well, I invited you to my interview also. It's already in my YouTube channel also. So thank you so much for that. At any time, yes.
Yes. So, Coach, I can give you. Can you invite them? If you have any offers or your social media, so they can follow you also.
Yes, thank you. So I offer social media management and marketing course under the Filipino of Virtual Assistants or FBA. So I'm in my second batch now, and by next month I will start my third batch. So I'm still open for those who would like to join, but it's only on a limited number because I would really like to be very personal with my trainees. So if you would like to grow and to expand and scale, I suggest that you take the social media management and marketing course. It's for any type of business. If you're an Amazon seller, you are into drop shipping, this is really perfect for you. And at the same time, please do follow my socials. I'm in Facebook and Instagram, of course. That's fbacoach.irish. And my YouTube channel is irishb.miraflor. So hope you can follow me and subscribe. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So if you want, also, I have my email in my description box, so I can connect you with Coach Irish.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Coach. Looking forward.
Yes. So again, thank you very much, Coach. And thank you for all the viewers of this video. Again, if you are a seller and you want to learn more about e-commerce, so I have my email in my description box, so you can email me anytime. And if you want to know more about virtual assistant, especially in e-commerce, I have my email also there, so you can email me and we will be happy to help you. So, okay, thank you very much and God bless.
Thank you, Coach. Bye, everyone.